Alright guys, this is your boy J-Ro here. I'm here with my crash battle run for Reno Root in Atlanta. Um, I use, for my crash team, I use Sephiroth. He has combat power 145, 10k HP. Important stat here is magic attack 4.4k. Uh, Physical defense 132. He's running edge wings in the main. I don't have his his ice arcanum outfit, so I'm using the magical potency. It works about the same. Shiva is the summon, protect the blade in the second slot because I want to get the maximum value out of ice potency for my edge wings and the magic attack. For sub weapons, I ran the snowflake from Aerith to give magic attack and ice potency. This is really for HP, the HP and magic ability potency, and then a free weapon, the oven mitts for HP and physical defense, and that's it on Sephiroth. Let's go to the other magic user, Zac. Zac is 110 combat power with a 9.4 HP, 4,000 magic attack, and then physical defense 133. Running his limit breaker weapon, the stream guard for fire damage for later, and then this is a sleeper weapon, the arc sword. It has 510 magical non-elemental damage, but it also will lower the magic defense by high potential. So a tier 3 magic debuff. Zac is also, while not being controlled, he'll be using bio on whatever character is being mainly targeted. Every character has an X sigil on them. And then we have him running Ifrit as well. And we're using his Fire Arcanum outfit. On his backhand, we have him using the Sun Umbrella for magic attack and magic ability potency. We have the Crew Wrecker, which is HP and fire potential. And then we have the Feather Scatter, which was the free weapon from the second Sephiroth event for HP and physical defense. And last but not least, but the most important, is going to be Matt. He has 11,000 health. His physical attack and magical attack doesn't really matter, but physical attack 21k, magic attack 28k. Physical defense 131. His heal is 3,000. His X sigil over here, this ruin blow, is actually a stat stick for health, but it also serves for the X sigil here. I'm running him with Centipede at OB10 and Stick Beetle for the P attack decrease on Elena midway through the fight. He's also running a single target cure along with the Ifrit Bahamut summon to help boost fire damage when needed. His costume, he's using the elite uniform with boosting heal and P defense. On the backhand, I'm using the 4-point shuriken for HP and debuff and buff extension. Guard stick, which is a great back weapon for a healer, boost heal by 58 points, which in half. And then his limit break potential, which doesn't matter in this fight. And then I'm using his weapon, the opposite of the other myth from that event, the giant fork, which is HP and P defense. Alright, so let's get into it.
Alright. Off rip, we're gonna make sure to pay attention to Elena and switch to defense position. We're gonna get hit by that move, and Matt is instantly going to heal before switching back so we can gain some more to command gauge. Because if we remember correctly, Sephiroth is made with magic potential boosts. So once that gauge is full, he'll be at his maximum damage with magic. Meanwhile, Bio will be trying to be cast on Reno. Switch to defense here so we can tank this hit and heal again just like before. Now we have the 3-tier defense buff. And from here, we just get ready for the triple attack and constantly cast Bio to try to get Bio on him and heal up because Zack is going to receive an attack here. Alright, switch to defense. And Zack will tank these two attacks with no problem. As soon as the second attack from Reno is over, we need to go ahead and switch into attack mode so the sigil phase will be easier to break with. Sephiroth can break 5 at one time because I put edge wings in the front. But it's easy to break even if you don't have a sigil breaker for X. Alright, got that. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to use Matt to go ahead and debuff this attack buff on Elena here. And we're going to switch back over to Reno and start doing damage again. Heal up Zack. And just do damage until the triple attack. Alright. And here comes the triple attack. We're going to switch to defense position. Gonna tank this attack with no problems at all. Gonna go ahead and heal afterwards. Alright, and as we see, Aegis is up now. So what we're gonna end up doing is gonna force us to focus on nothing but Rude. But Reno got poison, so he's steadily taking damage anyway. Rude, and he's gonna get a mega potion from Elena. But as you see, Sephiroth is steadily doing AoE damage while Zack is steadily doing bio and magic defense down on Rude. And Matt is just keeping the physical buff along with healing. And we're just gonna keep doing this until the Aegis is down. Just holding the summons for when H actually able to do damage to all three of them with no problem. And still just doing the same rotation here. As you see, Sephiroth is getting damage in on on all three characters. And each hit from them is actually taking the Aegis bar down. Earlier on, I was trying to actually destroy the Aegis bar or knock out Reno first, but apparently if you don't get rid of one of the characters, the Aegis bar stays up for as long as it actually has to stay up. So that was key to figuring out this fight. Alright, as we see, the Aegis bar is almost down. We're going ahead and getting ourselves buffed back up. So all we have to do is convert back over to taking out Reno afterwards. Alright, Aegis bar is down and it stuns Rude while after the Aegis bar is depleted. And we got a poison off. We're going to tank this Electro Burst here. Switch to defense to tank it. And from here, we're going to go ahead and just take out Reno. I could have used my summons here, but I chose not to. But we're just going to go ahead and just DPS Reno on out of here. And as you see, I go ahead and start focusing the rest of my attacks on Rude because of the fact that Reno was going to die. We're going to keep going here. Now we just got the two of them. Next is getting rid of Rude. And before I got started with Rude real good, you see I went ahead and debuffed Elena. Okay, and here's that big sigil break. So Yeah, he's gonna counter at this point. He's either gonna counter magic or physical. In this case, you see the magic, so he's countering magic. So physical would be ideal here, but because Sephiroth is hitting for 5 sigils, getting hit with that the haymaker doesn't really matter. So just keeping it going. As you see, Zach is going to try to keep putting on the bio. We're going to go ahead and just do an X shot just to get some damage in. 694. Yeah. But that bio is ticking for 11k. That's good overtime damage without us having to constantly spend ATB. All right, we're going to get ready to tank this Turks brawl here. I'm going to probably go ahead and use the summons, which I didn't have to, but I went ahead and did it, just to go ahead and give him the fire buff. All right, and so now we're going to go ahead and keep damaging. And we're gonna go ahead and make sure we're all buffed up so we can tank this Turks brawl. All right, no problems at all. We're gonna switch back to attack mode, and we're gonna finish out Rude. Well, we got to deal with his sweet dreams right here, which isn't a problem. It's only 4 sigils, 4 diamond sigils, so it's nothing. And during this phase, we should be able to take him on out of here. One more hit on Rude and he's out. All right, now we just got to deal with Elena. All right, so we're going to go ahead and debuff her. Once she goes into attack style, she has a physical defense down and magic defense is down. She's been poisoned. And we're going to go ahead and debuff her attack as well. Soon as I get enough ATB. And we got to tank this grenade that she throws right quick. All right. And here we're going to go ahead and heal back up first. She's taking 13k from the poison. All right, and here we're gonna go ahead and debuff her, so that way her physical attacks do not bother us anymore. And Zack and Sephiroth will make sure to keep damaging her. From here, I'm trying to get back up my summon gauges so I can go ahead and finish her off. She's gonna do cross combo here, it's not a problem. I'm gonna do a solo heal on Zack, so that way he stays good. All right. The poison is worn off, so Zack is gonna automatically try to keep putting that poison back on. I'm gonna go ahead and debuff her again for safety. All right, and I have my summons, so I'm gonna go ahead and use all 3 summons. The Crimson Flare to boost fire damage. We're gonna use Ifrit to go ahead and do a lot of damage, which took more damage than I thought it would. And this Shiva is actually gonna finish her off. And there you have it. The crash has been completed. So if you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.